Meat City, baby.
Hello and welcome back to Meat City Gaming. JD here with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. This is my 5-minute guide to unlocking Jedi Master Luke Skywalker and getting his ultimate. There are 6 tiers to this event, and I'm going to try and cover the highlights at a high level very quickly to get through this in about 5 minutes. If you want a more detailed walkthrough of any of the tiers, I have a dedicated video to each of them on my channel. Feel free to check those out or ask questions here, and I will get to them. The prerequisites are all listed there, so I'm not going to go through that. This is just for the 6 battles, the 6 tiers that you need to complete to unlock Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. So tier 1 is kind of 2 separate fights. In the first wave, you have Jedi Knight Luke and R2-D2. And the key here is counterattacks. You want Jedi Knight Luke to counterattack to do most of the damage. So don't start with his repulse ability, the stun. Instead, start with Stalwart Advance, which puts Jedi Will on Luke. Keep that up, and he will just counterattack the enemies down. And then when there's a 1-turn cooldown left on Stalwart Advance, then use the stun to bridge the gap to get to your next application of Jedi Will. In the second wave, you've got kind of a weird team. It's Han and Chewie and Lando, and you're attacking on these skiffs, so they have weird abilities. Han is blinded. Basically, just pour everything into attacking Boba Fett. All you need to do is take him down and you win, so don't worry about any of the other enemies. There's a taunt, get past it, but then every attack goes to Boba. Even if you're going to miss with your blinded Han, Chewie will assist and you'll take it down very quickly. No problem there. Tier 2 is a bit tricky. It's easy to lose a character. I never lost in Tier 2, but you could do it pretty easily. 2 big takeaways for Tier 2. It's 3 waves. You've got Leia, Han, C-3PO, R2-D2, and you're loaned a Wicket. The 2 big takeaways, you're fighting Stormtroopers and Scout Troopers. The Stormtroopers are the threat. They're the heavy hitters. As you take out enemies in the wave, the Stormtroopers' offense is ramping up, and they can do these super big hits that will take out a character that has like full health. So, Stormtroopers first, then Scout Troopers. And the second thing is, basically hide Han Solo. He is kind of your fragile character. He's also your best damage dealer, so you don't want him to get focused. You can use stealth, you can use stuns, you can use turn meter reduction. You've got a lot of tools at your disposal, so find the Stormtrooper that's going to go next and stun them, or knock their turn meter back, or, you know, nuke them down if you can with a C-3PO mass assist. So it's pretty basic what you need to do. Just use your characters wisely and use their abilities to get through it. But if you don't, you can definitely lose characters and potentially lose the battle. Tier 3, far and away the hardest battle of this entire event. I did lose once, and then after I completed it, I went back and played a bunch of other times, and it's very possible to lose this event. And what's even more frustrating is that it's a one-on-one fight, especially the difficult part. It's Darth Vader against Jedi Knight Luke, so there's not a lot of like strategy for how to avoid losing. Basically, Vader is going to attack, and again, similar to Tier 1, you want to have counterattacks up. So use that, get Jedi Will on Jedi Knight Luke from Stalwart Advance, and you're going to be counterattacking and on your turn doing big damage. The threat is Vader can do ability blocks. He can chain these ability blocks, so you can't ever do your big hits. He'll put dots on you with his Force Crush, and then he nails you with a big culling blade for 150,000, blows you up, and then you're done. Well, the one thing that you can do to try and avoid that is put a critical avoidance arrow on Jedi Knight Luke. That will avoid that big hit when the culling blade comes, and then hopefully you're able to sustain and get through the battle. So I do recommend doing that. Make sure you have a critical avoidance arrow geared up for this event, put it on Luke, and then use the similar strategy from Tier 1. When you defeat Vader, it's a one-on-one fight against the Emperor. That's super easy. He goes down very quickly. He can be stunned, unlike Vader, who can't in the first tier. So stun the Emperor, 2 hits, 3 hits, he's going to be down, and you'll get through it. So then you'll have Luke unlocked. Next, you have to go for the ultimate, and that's tiers 4, 5, and 6. Tiers 4 and 5 are very simple, very straightforward, and they're exactly the same. You have Jedi Master Luke with his ability. That's how you open the battle. And then you've got like a weird assortment of allies. You've got Hermit Yoda and Old Ben and Jedi Training Rey. And you're using them against Kylo Ren and 2 allies. Ignore the allies. Do your biggest hits straight on Kylo Ren. He'll melt. He'll go down super fast. And you'll have completed tiers 4 and 5. You only have to do the one time. Super easy. Nothing to worry about. Tier 6 is almost the same as tiers 4 and 5. Slight tweak. Kylo doesn't have the assistants on his team. It's just him. and your allies, everyone except Jedi Master Luke, only gets to take one turn, and then they kind of fade away in the battle. So do your best move, right? For Hermit Yoda, Jedi Master Luke's going to stick around, give him Master's Training, buff him up. For Old Ben, don't taunt, don't reduce turn meter, because he's gonna go away. Use the Inherited Teachings call to assist and call Jedi Master Luke. I think you have Anti-Knight Anakin in there as well. Use his big AoE attack that gives offense up, right? Because it gives it to Jedi Master Luke, and so he'll be buffed, right? All you want to do is buff up Luke, attack 2, 3, 4 times, and Kylo will go down, and that's it. That one you do need to defeat 10 times, but there's almost no chance that you'll lose it unless you were trying to. It's very, very easy, very straightforward, which is a nice break from certainly Tier 6 of the raid battle, which was this super grind. So that's it. It's pretty straightforward, and you can get through it. If you get the prerequisites, there's not too much of a challenge in getting through the event. Again, Tier 2, keep an eye on. Tier 3, very tricky. Have that crit avoidance arrow, and you'll get through it. So, good luck with Jedi Master Luke. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.